For many high school students like myself, procrastination is a big problem. According to my survey, many students procrastinate every day. And this procrastination isn't just with school assignments. For most, it happens with everyday tasks too. While many people have certain myths and ideas they believe in about procrastination, let's learn some facts about it first. While many people believe that the people with more activities or extracurriculars might tend to procrastinate more, according to my survey, many people of many different amounts of extracurriculars tend to have similar levels of procrastination and also similar habits. Furthermore, according to Mel Robbins, procrastination isn't someone being lazy, it's a form of stress relief. With that said, it means that someone isn't a procrastinator, but a person who has a habit of procrastination, which can be broken. In addition, according to Forbes, many times while we may not make a conscious effort to put something aside for later or choose not to complete a task, our subconscious tends to focus on our desires rather than the things that make us uncomfortable or stressed. According to TED Ed, when the brain processes a homework assignment and someone feels stress, the brain processes that assignment like any other type of fear. A person's amygdala responds by releasing adrenaline and other hormones. This can result in a person's panic overpowering their prefrontal cortex, which is primarily responsible for regulating their emotions and decision making, causing them to put the task off for later. Also, while not always the case, many people who experience mental illnesses or physical ailments might also experience more frequent or severe procrastination. For many students across the United States, and specifically at JHS, while many have experienced similar levels of procrastination throughout high school, the majority have said that their procrastination has gotten worse as they have gotten older. And although procrastination is a national problem throughout high school students, every individual is different, warranting different habits to change and different possible solutions.
I am here with
Rudy McLeod.
What grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
And how often do you procrastinate?
Every day.
What are the most common reasons you procrastinate with your homework?
It's boring. I have other things to do, or I have sport or my job.
Okay. Are you more motivated to do your homework by intrinsic or extrinsic motivation?
Probably extrinsic.
Okay. Are you distracted if your phone is in the same room even if you aren't using it?
No, when I put it down, it doesn't bother me.
Okay. Are you more likely to complete your homework in your room or in an open space?
Open space.
And what are some tips you use to motivate yourself to complete your homework?
Break it up into tasks and don't focus on things that don't matter.
Okay, thank you. I am here with
Lily Hickox.
What grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
How often do you procrastinate?
Every day.
What are the most common reasons you procrastinate with your homework?
Because I just keep pushing it off whenever I don't feel like doing it, and then it just piles up. And
Yeah. Are you more motivated to do your homework by intrinsic or extrinsic motivation?
extrinsic.
Are you distracted if your phone is in the same room even if you aren't using it?
It's
Are you more likely to complete your homework in your room or in an open space?
in my room.
And what are some tips you use to motivate yourself to complete your homework or that you have for others?
Deadlines.
Thank you. I'm here with
Troy DeFreitas.
What grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
How often do you procrastinate?
Every single day.
What are the most common reasons that you procrastinate with your homework?
Basically, I'm just lazy and I don't feel like doing it.
Okay. Are you more motivated to do your homework by intrinsic or extrinsic motivation?
Extrinsic motivation. I don't have very much self-motivation to motivate myself to do my
Okay.
homework.
Are you distracted if your phone is in the same room even if you aren't using it?
Yes, I'm very much distracted.
Are you more likely to complete your homework in your room or in an open space?
If I had to pick one, my own room.
Okay. And what are some tips you use to motivate yourself to complete your homework or that you have for others?
Well, my motivation is my mom would get that at me. That's my motivation.
Thank you. I'm here with
Rhoda Bryson Adams,
What grade are you in?
junior,
How often do you procrastinate?
every single day.
What are the most common reasons that you procrastinate with your homework?
I have other things to do, or I just don't want to do it.
Okay. Are you more motivated to do your homework by intrinsic or extrinsic motivation?
Intrinsic.
Are you distracted if your phone is in the same room, even if you aren't using it?
Absolutely, 100%.
Are you more likely to complete your homework in your room or in an open space?
In my room.
And what are some tips you use to motivate yourself to complete your homework or that you have for others?
I just am like set a timer and then I have to do it at that time, or I set up a time lapse so I'm not on my phone.
Okay, thank you.
As shown, procrastination is a major problem, but there are many possible solutions. First off, according to Princeton University, while it's important to look into the many time management techniques, finding the key motivating factor that will encourage someone is the most important step to take. According to Boise State University, one popular solution is using the nudge alternative. This idea proposes that someone either accomplish what they set out to do for a certain length of time or make themselves sit and do nothing to hopefully provoke them to choose to do something rather than nothing at all. Also, according to the National Library of Medicine, there are some main factors closely associated with procrastination that are important to be aware of. When trying to be productive, a person should be aware of their surroundings and peers, possible distractions or temptations, and having large degrees of freedom when studying. Furthermore, while there are many more ideas and solutions that have been carefully researched and proven, procrastination isn't a problem that has one clear solution, but rather needs to be addressed individually because we are all different. However, I have found some things that have helped me personally that could maybe give you some ideas that you could build on. Number one is surroundings. While I might just want to go up into my room where I can hide from my accountability, I've learned it works better when I'm downstairs in an open space. Second is distractions. I love being on my phone, but putting my phone somewhere where I know someone would see me if I try to grab it will also hold me to be more accountable. Third, goals. Setting realistic goals and trying to plan out ahead, whether it's for the week, next day, or just the hour, helps me to stay more organized, prepared, and calm. Furthermore, rewards. If I ever have to do something that I don't enjoy, I try to sandwich it with something I do enjoy to keep me motivated and more likely to complete the task. The last thing is splitting my tasks up. Trying to do something all in one sitting can be hard, so I try to split up my tasks in the most efficient way. Also, I've learned that trying to do the hardest tasks first and then working my way to the easiest seems to work better for me because as my night goes on, I'm more tired and I have less energy. So doing things that I can find some joy or satisfaction in when I'm less motivated helps me to stay more balanced. Overall, while you may not find the right solution for you in this presentation, I hope you can use this information to find the best way to use your time wisely, because limiting your procrastination is a skill that can be used anywhere in your future.